Good afternoon. Thought I'd do a quick video and bring you up to date of where I'm at. A lot of construction going on this week. I think I did last video was on the windows going in, but they are permanently in now. I've got them all screwed in, solid with the trim rings inside, and I got them all caulked up. Got my vortex generators on. There's a line that goes across the roof in the back as well. I really like the way they look, but not only that, I like the way they stabilize the trailer. But these are water inlets. This is the gravity feed and the city water input, and those are in. I still got a vent to put for the stove. You know, the hood vent. It'll come out the side right up here. You know, along the top here. Once I get it in, I'll cut the hole for it. And I've got a little water valve that'll go out here for an outside shower. But anyway, let me come around front here. I did get the awning on. It was a pain in the butt, but I did get it on, and it's all on there. And it's a 15-foot awning. I opted for the manual one. Not really much of a cost difference between that and the automatic 12-volt ones, but those motors just fail and they get stuck and all that. I just didn't want to deal with all that, and I really don't have a problem putting this thing out. Anyway, it's a nice awning, and I got the handrail on there. That's just for the step going inside and everything. I got the vortex generators on there. Let me step up on here. I'll show you the air conditioner up on the roof. I didn't do an install video on this because, quite frankly, there's a million of those out there. And I did do an install video on a similar awning on a previous camper I was building, so you can go back and look at that on my 6x12. But it's installed the same way. Anyway, that 12-volt air conditioner, or 24-volt air conditioner rather, works outstanding. Cools down quick, very quiet. Takes about 490 watts when it's running on eco mode. Cools down just fine. So anyway, that's where I'm at on the outside here. From the outside perspective, I just really got to get the solar panels up there. And I was waiting to get this awning up because I got to make brackets for that. I'll weld some up and get them up there probably next week. We'll take you inside of the work zone here. Never mind the mess. Point here is just to show you, I got all the plywood back on. Insulation is done. So now it's a matter of just paneling in here and putting the ceiling in and the wires in the ceiling. Here's the inside part of the air conditioner here. That will drop down an inch or so when I put the tongue and groove pine up there. But yeah, that's it there. And this foam is drying. I just blew in foam in the cracks. That'll all trim out flush. But that's just for any air and stuff around those windows. Shouldn't be any, but I like it well insulated. Anyway, all that's done. So I'm in the process now. I did get cabinets in for the kitchen. So I'll be starting over the next 2 weeks, really just building out the interior. Start with putting the ceiling in. I want to get the power in so I can run the air. So I've got a cable bladder that's got to come up here, right up in here, to come down and let the solar power down. And then also that 24-volt cable from the air conditioner's got to come through there. Anyway, got the battery. This is about where it's going to be sitting when I build the cabinet, but I was using that to test out the air conditioner. Anyway, this is it. It doesn't look like much yet, but I'm telling you, this is probably half the work is done. There's a lot of work getting to this point, insulated, getting all the windows in and all that kind of infrastructure. I got wires that'll be coming up through the floor. I got wires to run down the ceiling here for 12-volt recessed lighting that'll go in. But I'll start on all that, and I'll keep you updated as I go. Please like and subscribe for future updates.